can you explain to us what brought you here? Then you can now eat. The way the guy goes through his mission and his CV, by the time he finishes, the lady is asked, will you go with this man? Verse 53, I will go. Finished. Put forth his case. I could use that to train marketers. So the guy starts like this. Let me tell it to you. He says, I am Abraham's servant. That means authority. When you show up and you say, I am a graduate, do you show up with evidence? Is there evidence that you are a graduate? Did you know that even the way you dress up, the way clothes arrange themselves on you, the choice of colors? Kuna mtu anafika interview, before you talk, we have decided. The guy shows up and his camels are outside. He has evidence. And his camels are outside. He has evidence. I am Abraham's servant, and everyone. Then he says the next thing, God has blessed him. You guys, that's a good story. I'll teach that for another day. I'm just telling you. It is one thing I want you to know. Whatever you have studied in campus, please, as you are waiting for your transcript and your certificate, I don't know when it will be given. I think there is also evil that the university needs to hear. This thing of staying with people's transcripts for 6 to 9 months. Mnafanya nini? Like honestly, if I graduate today, why should you give me my certificate next year, June? Simwache basi ni graduate to next year, June. You don't find a problem with it. Do you know other universities in the world? You graduate today, in the evening you have your certificate. True or true? Nazungusha sijui attachments, sijui internship, post-internship, post-attachment, pre-attachment, pre-employment, volunteering. Be wise while you wait for your certificate. Enroll. The house is inside you. That when God made you. You see, when I left campus, I was trained in engineering. And I thought that, somebody's house is where I must work, I must do what. And I really struggled looking for a job. It took me 5 years coming from insurance to get, an electrical engineering job. And I didn't know that just right inside my house, there was enough inside. But look at the response of this woman. This woman says, your servant has nothing. Your servant has what? Na kuna watu wanafikiria hivyo. Mimi sina. Nothing. But I like how she turned the story. She turned the story into except. I like that part of except. And then she chose a pot of oil. I wonder if she said porridge, how the story would turn, but that's for another day. So, I really struggled to get an engineering job. And even when I did, finally, I looked inside the house and saw there's an ease inside me of talking to people, of teaching. Somebody already commented and told me, hey, every time you teach, we understand. Like now I've been talking for like almost 40 minutes. Na zina connect to. Hata sijawapatia this one nilishaandika here, I can give you go and do at home, sindio? So I need to do what is not here. So I learned that inside me there was an ability to teach, but nobody told me how to find it, how to refine it, how to earn from it. Until I started thinking through. The words of the prophet came to me and said, what do you have in your house? So I went into my house and found out a little skill of teaching. And guess what? That little skill of teaching, I discovered it. Stage number 1. How do you discover it? 1, you must assume it is there. There is something God put in you that is enough to sustain you. You don't even need school. But then let me ask you, have you seen birds going to school of flying? Birds are being taught to fly. It is now fish wameenda kwa swimology. But their fish are learning bachelors of. Or have you seen mango trees in the market selling mangoes? It is only human beings who, because they don't ask the questions of capacity, they actually work against their own individual already put in capacity. They don't look for it. First of all, they assume they don't have. Or they assume I must get to school, I must get a degree, that's the only time I can earn. And they lied to you. One of the classes they taught, don't attend that class by the way. The class they taught at the time is money. Did you see that class? Don't attend that class. At the time is? No, time is not money. Those guys lied. And they say, don't put all your eggs in one. That was a poor man's thinking. Why didn't he say, don't have one basket, have many baskets, ndio watu wako na eggs waweke kwa hizo baskets zako. So even our own methali are structured around poverty. So when someone tells you time is money, what that means is this. You must always spend time to make, and that is a big evil. What if, now you've come from campus with a sharpened edge, trained in the school of prophets, you are the only ones who can take the three angels' message. You are the only ones who have gone to mission. You are the only ones who can preach. Then a few moments later, economic problem comes and they take all of you and they bind you in handcuffs of jobs, employment, and you can't do any mission and you are fending for money, because for you to earn, you must exchange your time. That guy lied. When I discovered that that was a lie, I sat down and looked at the problems of the world. One of the problems I found was employment, especially of graduates. People getting to workplace for 5 years, they are stagnated. They're like, this money is not enough. There's more month at the end of the money. So I put together a course online. It is called Monetize Your Passion. It helps you to do three things. Number one, to discover your passion. Number two, to develop it. Number three, to deploy it. I'm going to talk about that shortly. To deploy it for three things: for income, for impact, and for influence. I wrote that course, put it online. As I speak, I have proven over and over again, you don't need to be at the workplace to earn. Even sometimes, while I am preaching here, someone in Australia, www.theartofbuilding institute, because they are suffering, debt is overwhelming them. And when they realize this thing can solve my problem, they pay. Because it is not yet Sabbath in Australia. Or it is past Sabbath in another country. So as I'm teaching like this, nikifungua nini yangu, naona somebody has bought a course 5,000 shillings. I keep preaching with a lot of energy. Kumbe pesa imeingia. You wewe ulifundishwa don't work on Sabbath. That's what they taught you, sindio? Me, I'm working on Sabbath. But you understand what I mean, isn't it? If you don't learn how to make money while you are asleep, you must work all your life. So what systems are you building that can make money for you? But you can only think those things if you put yourself on a serious structure of learning. It took me long to know that I can take my teaching